I would like to challenge your definition of the word talent. I've been considered talented my entire life, but I think that is largely an accident of birth. If I had been born into a family that did not value creativity, that was not full of creative people, I don't know that I would have been encouraged from a very, very young age. Most of us don't start to try and be creative until we're kind of forced into it in like preschool and kindergarten, that sort of thing. Crafts and singing and all of that, the wheels on the bus go round and round. We all do that sort of thing when we're little. I was doing it long before I even got into those grades. I was drawing and singing and dancing from the time that I was a toddler. So I already kind of had a head start just because of the family I was born into. And here's the thing I can tell you, as someone who has always been considered to be talented in many ways, it's not about the talent. What you see when you admire someone who's a performer or a visual artist or a writer, what you see is just the tip of an iceberg that is mostly practice and technique and skill. And that can be acquired by anyone. And I'm not saying that talent doesn't exist. I just think we have a really outsized, disproportionate idea of its value. You can have somebody who's super, super talented and never does anything with it, and you're not going to know that they're talented. This walks into my studio all the time. All the time. I see people who think they can't sing, think they can't draw, think they can't write, think they can't do anything creative. And once they start to understand what the process is and the nuts and bolts that actually go into it, they start to discover they have all kinds of talent that they just never knew was there. It's like excavating. So I encourage you to open yourself up to the idea that there aren't these two types of people like, oh, artists are this way and regular people aren't, and I'm a regular people, so I could never do anything artistic. That's really, really limiting, and it's really unfortunate because I think there is a lot of creativity that is needed in this world that is being stifled because our society is not artist friendly. I do think there's such a thing as an artistic temperament, and I do think that some of us are more sensitive to what's going on around, but I also think that we can become sensitized through practice. And again, our society really wants us to dull those senses and not pay that close attention because it's better for the machine. So anyway, I really want you to feel encouraged to try it. And if you need any help in that direction, hit me up in an email.